If you ever needed a sign to play as Black Widow, let this video be that sign. I'm somebody who almost never plays as snipers in shooter games because I feel like my aim is not precise and consistent to be a sniper, but it all kind of changed with Black Widow. Games like Marvel Rivals, it's easy to get lost in the chaos. That's why I don't play close quarter heroes, because I have moments where I don't even know what's going on anymore because it's all chaos. That's why I go for mid to far range heroes. Being at a distance helps me process that chaos and focus on those I need to hit. And I do think that's why I'm having this much fun playing as Black Widow. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I'm the best Black Widow player or say that she is one of the best duelists in this game, because she's probably not, and I'm definitely not. I think my average accuracy with her is around 50%. Sometimes it goes down, sometimes it goes up, but for the most part it stays around 50. But that's enough for me not to be a liability, get a lot of damage in, and help my team win games. Even if I don't specifically kill the enemy, if I hit them at least once, then their health drops around 50%, which makes it easier for one of my teammates to finish them off. There are some things I think should be improved with her kit, more specifically her kick. I think she should be able to dash forward with her kick, since she just does it in place. Even if you're running forward and you kick, she just does it in place, which I think needs to be improved a little bit. But even still, game after game, I was able to understand how to use her kit to my advantage and realize that a lot of players like to do the same thing whenever they take damage, and that is to jump. They almost never counter strafe. They think by jumping, it makes it harder for the enemies to hit them, but surprisingly it actually makes it a lot easier for me to hit them because I know where they're going to be at or where they're going to land. Also, you would think that characters like Iron Fist and Black Panther would have an advantage in close quarter fights, but you'd be surprised because at this point it's fair game, which you will see in some of the clips that I'm playing. And when I say fair game, of course I mean 60-40, because obviously their kit is catered for close quarter combat, so if they get close, yeah, they have the advantage for the most part, but I still think I have a fair chance because her sniper does so much damage. It's also fair game for characters that are mobile like Iron Man and Star-Lord that can fly, and sometimes Spider-Man whenever he's landing from the air from being so high. But Spider-Man and some healers do pose a challenge for me personally because they're so thin, so it makes it hard for me to hit them. But still, I don't ever really feel like I'm out of the fight if it's a 1v1. Also, another thing that I struggle with is I tend to spam a lot whenever I'm missing shots. Instead of just resetting, I feel like spamming is gonna eventually hit an enemy when it doesn't. So that's just another heads up. If you do decide to play as Black Widow, just be patient and reset. Don't be afraid to reset. Don't keep spamming, because if you miss, you're gonna keep missing. At least that's what happens to me. Now, the secret to playing good with Black Widow, or at least what I came to the conclusion, is that you have to remain calm at all times. It's pretty easy to start panicking in the chaos, or if somebody is rushing you and your health is low, but if you remain calm, then trust me, it's a 50-50. When you start panicking, you start gripping your mouse a little harder and your hands gets a little more shakier because the adrenaline is pumping, which is gonna make your aim inconsistent. So keep in mind, calm aim is good aim. That sounds cheesy, but another thing that you gotta realize, that in order to really deal with Black Widow, at least for the enemy team, is that they're gonna have to go out of their way in order to come to you up close. Because of her running, you could easily reposition, in her high jumps you could go to another place easily. So I've had moments where two duelists literally go out of their way to flank me, sneak up on me or whatever, and jump me. And in a way, I feel like that gives my team an advantage, because while those two duelists are dealing with me, they're not dealing with the objective, which gives my team an advantage. So it's still like a win-win, because she is kind of annoying, I would imagine, dealing with her, because she could be in and out and reposition easily, or she could be up close and just be hip firing and dealing a lot of damage. So that's another reason why you should play as her. But give her a try and see if you like playing as her. I would say 3 to 5 games, because one game is not enough. Multiple games will help you understand how she's meant to be played, and I know it's going to be a struggle at first, but after a while you will get the hang of it. You just gotta be patient. I don't see that many people play as Black Widow. I almost never get an enemy Black Widow in my games. People like to play the super aggressive characters like Iron Fist or Spider-Man, which I understand why, but you gotta show love to the other characters. Now, I will say, all of these clips are from quick play and not ranked. Maybe that plays a factor as to why I'm having this much fun with Black Widow. I still don't know. I still haven't tried rank yet since that's a whole different beast, but for the most part, I feel like I'm slowly going to make Black Widow my main. There's just something so satisfying about killing an enemy with a sniper, and more specifically whenever you get headshots and you hear that little clink. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you play Black Widow, you know what I'm talking about. Something about it, I just feel like I won't get enough of. Oh, also, if you're good at Fortnite, then you'll probably do good as her, because whenever I'm jumping and I'm hip firing because someone's rushing in close to me, I swear, I never played Fortnite like that, but I swear, it gives me Fortnite vibes. But yeah, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. If this video didn't convince you to play Black Widow, then I don't know what will. So give Black Widow a try, don't be a hater, and bye.